everyone, so final video review for this week was for my paperback read, which was Silk and Leather, which was edited by Villasenor. It's a short story erotica collection. So this is the paperback. If you didn't get a good look at the introduction video last week, you can still check that out. That's on my YouTube and on my blog, so I hope you will. And this is going to be the video review. If you want to check out my Goodreads review for Silk and Leather, I did just post that the other day, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog then there's a link within the post. Like I said, this is the video review. So Silk and Leather is a 20 story collection edited by Villasenor, and it's sort of published by Bold Strokes Books. It's really exciting, and it is really quite an exquisite collection. I'm not saying that just because I do have a short story in here. I didn't read my own story, I didn't comment on it. I asked you to comment on it, but everyone else, the other 19 stories, is what I'm reviewing, and it really was an exquisite collection. So like I say, it's a collection of 20 short erotica stories. It's from new and established authors, so you have some people in there making their debut, like me, and you have a few people in there who are established authors with Bold Strokes Books, and they have written a short story to be included in this collection. So it was edited by the amazing Victoria, and she really is very talented. She has put together a collection of stories where there is something for everyone. Some are a bit more extreme and racy, and others, they just sort of ticked the box for amazing erotica. So I adored each and every story, literally. I found the topics that were covered, even some of them, you know, they were quite a variety. Even though this is erotica, there was such variety in there. It was really great to see how each author had a different view and a different perspective of what they consider erotica, and then how Victoria had brilliantly chosen stories and engineered them into a varied and unique collection, which she's worked really hard to do. She's got great variety in there, and some of the stories were more sensual and some were more hot and steamy, and either way, each one was of the highest quality, literally, and they were all very beautifully written, all very tasteful, lovely stories, and sort of get your heart racing a little bit. So it was great to discover some new authors. That's one thing I really like with anthologies, is you can discover new authors, and you can also discover authors who are new to you personally, because you've never read their work before, or you've only had like a little snippet of it. You haven't read a full novel by them or anything, and you get a glimpse of their work, and you just know you want to read it. So now I have this massive to be read list, because I now have this list of books I want to buy by people who I've never read before, because I loved the way they wrote their story in here, but I love discovering those new authors, some obviously from authors that I have previously read as well, and it was great just to get a little bit extra from them. So it was great. There was authors I adored and authors who I can't wait to check out more of their work, but I couldn't even pick a favourite story from this, apart from mine. I love mine, but I couldn't pick a favourite story because they were all so different, and in each one I literally found something to connect with, or just adore, or just learn from. So each one was really special to me. Each one was brilliant. Like I say, all the authors were completely fabulous. They've done a massive job of writing great variety, and because the problem with erotica is it can be very niched, if you like, if you haven't got that variety and perspective. So each author has taken a massive risk in sort of putting their own inhibitions out there and giving you their view on this genre, which is it's one of those genres that can be varied, but it can be very narrowing as well in how you sort of controlling what and how you write it. So they've done a fantastic job, and given that some were first time being published, or new authors to the genre completely, they were really top quality stories, like absolutely fantastic, and they really didn't disappoint. There was literally, like I say, something in there for everyone, and I really do recommend this. It's an amazing collection. Any fan of the erotica genre will adore this book, and you will not be disappointed, because it's a very steamy and very hot collection that Victoria has brilliantly put together for you, and I promise you will not be disappointed. It was absolutely fantastic. So I will put a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Silk and Leather, which I hope you will. If you've read Silk and Leather, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Please comment below, please get involved, let let me know what your favourite stories were in it, because everyone has favourite stories in short story collections, and I would love to know what yours were. So comment below, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you are. Comment below, let me know if you've read it, what your favourite short stories were, if you can pick one, because like me, I really couldn't pick one. Like, genuinely, I couldn't say. They were all completely different and they're all amazing. And if you haven't read it yet, if it's on your to be read list, or you're planning to read it, or you're now really intrigued and want to read it, again, comment below, let us know what you're reading, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope you really, really, really enjoy it. Bye.